Hello, this is Cerritos. In this video, I'll be going over the common application essay prompts and topics to apply to private schools. Especially the last part of this video will be explaining what good essay looks like based on the data we had through students' essay who have been admitted to good schools, and also how to write a good essay. Even though it's a longer video than other videos, please do not skip and watch from beginning to the end. Even though students are not seniors yet, if they know essay topics before they apply, they can set a plan on how to spend their 4 years of high school. Also, through this video, I hope you get an answer on how to prepare for applying to a college. I hope this video helps students as well as parents who are planning to apply to private schools. Now let's begin. To start, there are 7 essay topics for the common application essay to apply to a private college. Students need to choose one topic and write between a minimum 250 words to a maximum 650 words. Now I will explain in more detail about the total 7 topics and also at the same time how to choose the topic and which topic is more beneficial to students. The first topic of common application essay is some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful so they believe their application would be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, then please share your story. Just to let you know, majority of students choose this topic. A student's life can be explained to be a result of the environments in which the students live, the background, and the world in which he or she belonged. The word is going to be an environment or background in which he or she has grown up and refers to his or her own identity, interests, or special talents. Since this is the most natural topic for students to introduce themselves, it has been chosen by more than 50% of applicants. One important thing is that you have to pay more attention to the topic of the essay that expresses you. The environments, the background, the interests, the talents, these are the subjects you're going to use. Depending on what you use, you may be described as a different person. If there is a good subject that students can accurately show themselves, we should choose this topic. The second topic is the lessons we take from obstacles we encounter can be fundamental to later success. Recount the time when you face a challenge, setback, or failure. How did it affect you, and what did you learn from the experience? Difficulties, struggles, and failures are essential elements of our life. Therefore, college look for a person who actively overcomes these difficulties and discover important life lessons. Also, everyone has difficulties and hardships that they only know. Therefore, the essay does not intend to compete with who lived the poorer life. The main keyword hidden in this topic is mature. Therefore, if you can appeal yourself as a person who has grown up with an insight and a positive worldview, you can choose this topic. The third topic is reflect on a time when you question or challenge a belief or idea. What prompted your thinking? What was the outcome? Belief is what usually supports a person living in an unstable world. I want you to think about the experience of being distorted by the truth or being shaken by your beliefs. Through the experience, people are able to reset the direction of their lives. Therefore, the students who write essays on this topic should be able to explain the direction of their lives, which has been solidified or rooted through their unsettled past, and the consequences of this should also be explained. Being able to explain one's belief and direction of life to a university makes what the person will do in the future predictable. That is why this subject, which explains faith and the direction of life, can also be used as a way of revealing oneself. If you are able to articulate the beliefs of a life, and in the process you have a positive influence on others around you, it can certainly be a good topic. So, if the students have ever had such a challenge and a difficult experience to change the whole of his or her beliefs and direction in life, it will be a great opportunity to impress the university by showing who he or she is today and in the future. However, it is difficult to pull out those experiences, so the lowest percentage of applicants have chosen this topic. The fourth topic is describe a problem you've solved or a problem you'd like to solve. It can be an intellectual challenge, a research query, an ethical dilemma, anything that is of personal importance, no matter the scale. Explain its significance to you and what steps you took or could be taken to identify the solution. Here's my advice. As everyone knows, college is a place to study all the problems in the world. Therefore, which university wouldn't like a student who has eyes that see problems no one else has noticed, has a strong belief, and is passionate to find out the interest? If you write an essay on this topic, it will be an opportunity for you to fully demonstrate your creativity, originality, and observation in solving problems. Also, highlighting the specific points that you can get and learn from the university during the process of finding a solution will be one of the ways to give a good impression to the university. One thing you may be careful of is that when you are talking about solutions, you should not approach with professional studies. Don't forget that it is difficult to impress the university academically. So, students can talk humbly about how they solve the problem through their creativity, originality, and observation. The fifth topic is, which is the second most chosen essay topic by students. Discuss on accomplishment events or realization that spark a period of personal growth and a new understanding of yourself or others. Imagine if a student who had not been able to speak well but practiced speech and debate so hard during summer vacation. The students finally won the first speech and debate competition in the fall. The coach of the speech and debate team will be very happy and imagine the team's high potential in the future. So, having external growth or internal growth means that students would have the potential that they've never had before. If you see yourself growing up unrecognizably through some big events, or if you see a possibility that you never thought about before, you have to think about how that new possibility has changed me and how it has changed in the way I look at others. Through this experience, a university will be able to predict the future of its students. The sixth topic is describe a topic, idea, or concept you find so engaging that it makes you lose all track of time. Why does it captivate you? What or who do you turn to when you want to learn more? Is there anything special that will bother you and take your attention while you are talking to friends? Is there anything that makes you concentrate and you may not know how much time went through? What gets you captivated? You may think people who are obsessed with something, putting everything else on the back burner and spending all their time and energy on one thing, work so inefficiently. However, universities are very interested in those people who are able to focus on one field and are passionate enough to explore that area. University is a place to study for all of people's interests. There are high-quality equipments and labs. Libraries open 24 hours, and there are professors who can guide and encourage you to explore your interest in study. Therefore, the university will provide a stage for you to reach out to your goal where you can devote your energy. Universities have enough resources to support students, and they are waiting for students to use those resources. I recommend this topic if you can show yourself and your passion to the university. I'm sure there will be a good result if you can tell them which field is inspiring you and how you've explored them. The seventh topic is share an essay on any topic of your choice. It can be one you've already written, one that responded to a different prompt, or one of your own design. Any essay will be great that can show yourself using your imagination and creativity. However, it may be frustrating for students that there is no required certain topic to write. Students need to choose this topic wisely unless they are students who enjoy writing. Now we have looked at a total of 7 essay topics. Writing an essay is the hardest part and will take students the most time to fill out their college applications. Moreover, private universities require 2 to 3 or more additional essays in addition to common applications. So this means the more universities they apply for, the more they have to write. Therefore, it's never easy to finish all of them in the early 12th grade. Please remember to start your college essay no later than the second semester of the 11th grade or summer vacation when the 11th grade ends. A good essay will help you get an admission, but a bad or weak essay will be fatal, so you should prepare it now and try to write a good essay. Now, this is the most important part. I will summarize which essay the college likes. First of all, because admission officers read so many essays at the same time, they would prefer a simple and clear essay which explains the students. If they get confused after reading an essay, they won't even remember the students who wrote it. Because of this, an essay which is easy to read and understand will be the best essay. Therefore, you just have to tell them who you are in an easy and clear way. However, a bad essay is intended to write too well using too many examples. Furthermore, if the essay doesn't have the student's own story and it includes the story about the people or things around the student, this essay will be out of topic and become a bad essay. Instead of using metaphorical or figurative writing, you have to write straight to the point. It should be written like an interview so that the admissions officer can immediately recognize what the student is trying to say. Third, a good essay will explain the journey based on the facts that students experienced during high school and finish with good results. If students use their experiences as a subject of an essay that seems to be too long ago or not realistic, students won't have a strong impression to be remembered by their essay. The fourth thing is to be most careful when writing an essay. Students should not use too much lyric or high-level words. The sentence should not be too flashy. In other words, writing essays easily and concisely with the vocabulary and sentence structure at a high school level is important so that the judges who read them can understand them easily as well. Lastly, students should make sure writing an essay that admission officer wants to keep reading until the end. So it's important to start with an introduction format that's different from any other ordinary essay, or a sentence that draws attention so that the reader can read the essay until the end with curiosity. In fact, in many cases, if stories are predictable, the officers often don't read until the end. Next, I will tell you how to write a good essay. As I mentioned, it is the best to start as soon as possible. It is better to start writing for the essay from the beginning of the second semester of the 11th grade at the earliest to the summer vacation before the 12th grade at the latest. Having enough time will help you write a good essay. Organize all the extracurricular activities, special activities that students did from 9th to 11th grade, as well as all the activities they plan to do until the end of the 12th grade. You don't have to think of every single activity. However, it is important to write everything down in your notebook about what you've been doing for a long time, what you've spent most time on, what you like or good at most, and then connect those activities and topics through brainstorming. There are a total of 7 essay prompts in the common application. Since we have to choose only one topic among them, this is the process that parents and mentors should help with the most. Students and their parents should read and understand essay topics as much as possible and have time to think about what to choose. The most important thing is to choose topics that can best represent themselves. Lastly, when you decide on a topic and what aspects of your life you will write about, you can focus on delivering it honestly and clearly. This will become an essay which the university likes. So far, we've looked at the essay topics for common application which needs to apply for private universities. At the end of this video, I'll tell you one thing that's important to students and their parents. Ghostwriting is a very bad thing. If you do ghostwriting, you will see the ghostwriter's English level essay, not high school students' writing. In this case, the admission officer will notice that the essay is not written by a student. Therefore, even if students get help, they should take the initiative in writing the essay, not someone else writing from the beginning. Students have to carefully decide on a topic with brainstorming and spend time writing an essay. After that, students can get help, correct spelling, check grammar, and most importantly, check contextual flow.